Musashi steps off the boat 3 hours late, dirty, unkempt, holding a wooden stick he carved on the way there. Japan's greatest swordsman, Sasaki Kojiro, has been waiting, furious. The moment Kojiro sees him, something breaks. He attacks angry, loses instantly. That's psychological dominance. A mind so controlled, it destroys others mentally before any physical confrontation. You're about to learn how Musashi built it, using the Book of Five Rings as our framework. 5 principles that forge a mind people fear. Starting with the psychology of why smart minds intimidate. You're smart, people still don't fear you. Here's why. Your mind is compromised. Right now, your mind isn't a thinker, it's a reactor. It's hijacked by your desire for pleasure, your fear of loss, your need for validation, your emotional impulses. Someone insults you, you react. Someone offers you comfort, you chase it. Someone threatens your status, you defend it. That makes you predictable, and predictable means controllable. Intelligence doesn't intimidate people, clarity does. When you walk into a room with a clear, controlled mind, no visible reactions, no handles to grab, no patterns to exploit, you become a mirror, and that mirror reflects their chaos back at them, their emotional reactivity, their lack of control, their predictability. Brain science backs this up. When people encounter someone with genuine mental clarity, their amygdala fires. That's the threat detection system, same part of your brain that activates for physical danger. They feel it on a primal level. They fear what they cannot read, predict, or control. The goal isn't to become the smartest person in the room, it's to become the unmanipulatable person, a mind that can't be baited by insults or distracted by pleasure. What Musashi called strategic emptiness, calm clarity that makes manipulation impossible. Why Musashi? Because his wisdom wasn't written in a library, it was born in blood. Over 60 death duels. For him, being baited meant death. One emotional reaction and you're done. Musashi left the blueprint. Book of Five Rings, 5 principles. Each one removes a vulnerability. Each one builds a layer of your mental fortress. Starting with the first principle, Earth. Your mind lies to you every single day, not about facts, about yourself, about why you failed, about why you're stuck. You tell yourself comfortable stories. They don't listen because they're intimidated by me. I failed because of bad timing. That argument went wrong because they were being unfair. All lies. Here's the truth your mind is hiding from you. You got dismissed because you presented your ideas emotionally. You failed because you didn't prepare enough. That argument went wrong because you got triggered first and lost control. Your mind protects your ego by lying, and those lies make you weak. This is the compromised mind. It's hijacked by emotions that distort reality. A mind that can be baited by an insult is predictable. A mind that chases pleasure is controllable. That's not smart. That's a puppet. Musashi's first principle, Earth. Do not think dishonestly. This isn't about lying to other people. This is about the self-deception that's killing you right now. You cannot form a strategy to win if you're lying to yourself about the battlefield. Here's what you need to understand. Every desire you have is a handle someone can grab to control you. Your need for approval, they use it. Your addiction to comfort, they exploit it. Your fear of loss, they weaponize it. Musashi taught detachment. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Be detached from desire your whole life. When you detach from desire, you sever the strings. You stop being a slave to whoever controls the pleasure. Your mind clears. No more emotions lying to you. No more chasing dopamine hits. No more reacting to bait. You achieve what Musashi called the unblemished mind. Cold, clear, objective. This clarity is your operating system. Everything else runs on this. You can't be smart if your mind is clouded by lies and desires. And here's the hardest part. Total self-reliance. Musashi wrote, "Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help." Translation: you are 100% responsible. Your success is yours. Your failure is yours. No excuses, no waiting to be saved. This is extreme ownership. The moment you stop blaming external forces and accept total responsibility, your mind becomes a fortress. Here's your drill. Tomorrow morning, write down one truth you've been avoiding. Strip the excuse. Face the raw reality. Do this for 7 days. Then identify your 3 biggest desires: approval, comfort, status. Pick one. This week, deliberately delay gratification for it. Train the detachment muscle. This is brutal. Your ego will fight you. But a mind built on truth and detachment becomes unbaitable. But here's the problem. Now you have clarity, but you're still looking at things, not through them. You're collecting data, but missing what matters. Someone speaks in a meeting, you hear the words. You miss the intention. Something goes wrong. You see the event. You miss the pattern. A problem surfaces. You see the issue. You miss the system causing it. That's not smart. That's data collection. Musashi's second principle. Water. Perception is strong, sight weak. Perceive those things which cannot be seen. Here's what separates the feared mind from the average mind. 3 levels of perception. Level 1. See intent. Stop hearing words. Start perceiving motive. In every conversation, ask, why are they saying this? What do they really want? Your boss says, we need to discuss your performance. Most people hear a meeting request. You perceive the intent. Is this about establishing dominance or genuine concern? That changes everything. Your coworker agrees with you in the meeting. Most people feel validated. You perceive the pattern. They always agree but never execute. That's not support. That's avoiding accountability. This is how you get 5 steps ahead. You're reading their very heart and mind while they're still forming their next sentence. Level 2. See patterns. All mastery is pattern recognition. The market isn't random events, it's patterns. Human behavior isn't chaos, it's patterns. Your work problems aren't isolated incidents, they're patterns. Most people see trees, you see the forest. That client keeps demanding rush work at the last minute, pattern. That project always runs late, pattern. That person always creates drama when they're losing an argument, pattern. Once you see the pattern, you're never surprised again. You predict the next move before they make it. Level 3, see systems. Don't see problems. See systems producing bad outcomes. Task is late. Most people ask, why is this late? You ask, what system makes tasks late here? Person underperforms. Most people blame the person. You see the system that sets them up to fail. This is the feared mind. You see what they can't see. You understand their intentions before they fully form them. You spot the patterns they're blind to. You deconstruct the systems they accept without question. And here's the fluidity piece. Fixation is death. Fluidity is life. A rigid mind sees one angle and breaks under pressure. A fluid mind adapts, flows around obstacles. When your plan fails, you don't shatter, you shift. Can't be pinned down by a single tactic. Water takes any shape. Your mind does the same. Here's your drill. Next 3 conversations. Practice all 3 levels. Ask yourself, what's their real intent? What's the pattern I'm seeing? What system is creating this? When a plan fails this week, don't break. Adapt. Practice the flow. But here's your next problem. You see everything, but you're still one-dimensional. They know your field, so they predict your thinking. Musashi's 3rd principle, fire. Become acquainted with every art. Know the ways of all professions. Here's what most people miss. Musashi wasn't just a master swordsman. He was a master painter, master sculptor, master strategist. He crossed disciplines deliberately. Why? Because every new skill gives you a new mental model. You're an engineer, learn psychology. You're in sales, learn coding. You're an artist, learn strategy. Cross-train your brain. A smart person is just someone with a bigger toolkit of mental models. 10 ways to attack a problem instead of 1. That makes you unpredictable. Your competitor knows you're a data-driven analyst. They prepare for logic and numbers. You hit them with a psychological frame they never saw coming. They can't counter what they didn't predict. This is fire. Multiple angles, multiple tools. They can't pin you down because they don't know which model you'll deploy next. But here's the second part. Having tools means nothing without timing. Kojiro had superior technique, better sword, more experience. He lost because Musashi controlled when the fight happened. Timing control equals outcome control. You have the right idea in the wrong moment, you lose. You speak when nobody's listening, wasted. You push when resistance is highest, you fail. Master the rhythm. Don't react to their timing. Create the timing. Silence creates pressure. They expect you to fill the gap. You stay quiet. Watch them squirm. That's you controlling the rhythm. Speed creates chaos. They expect slow deliberation. You move immediately. Decision made. They're still processing. Strike when they're off balance, not when they're ready. Here's your drill. This month, learn one new skill completely outside your field. Psychology if you're technical, strategy if you're creative, sales if you're analytical. Build the toolkit, then practice rhythm control. Next conversation, pause 3 seconds before responding. Count it, watch what happens. When they expect you to speak, stay silent. When they expect silence, speak immediately. 1 mental model makes you predictable. 10 mental models make you unstoppable. But you still have a problem. You have breadth and timing, but you're accepting their frame, fighting on their terms, using their assumptions. You need to see the weakness in their thinking they can't see. Musashi's 4th principle, wind. Know your enemy, know his sword. In the Wind Scroll, Musashi critiqued every sword school in Japan, not to copy them, to find their flaws, their blind spots, the traditions they followed without thinking. He asked, where's the weakness? What are they missing? What's elegant but useless? That's how he stayed undefeated. He defeated their system before the duel began. Here's how you apply this. Any argument, strategy, or popular idea, deconstruct it. Find the assumption they never question. Spot the dogma they follow blindly. Identify the flaw in their foundation. Your competitor's strategy? Find the one assumption it relies on. Attack that. Their plan collapses. Co-worker's argument? There's an unspoken belief holding it up. Question it. Watch them scramble. Popular idea everyone accepts? Nobody's tested it. You test it. You find the crack. This makes you feared. You understand their thinking better than they do. You see weaknesses they can't see. You're not impressed by flashy arguments. You see substance versus style. Your drill. Next meeting, deconstruct the argument. Ask, what assumption does this rely on? What tradition are they following without thinking? Attack the assumption, not the conclusion, the foundation. Smart people learn, feared people deconstruct. 1 problem left. You have all 4 tools, but you're thinking too much. Hesitating, analyzing, overthinking while the moment passes. Final problem. You know everything, but you freeze under pressure. Analysis paralysis. You're thinking when you should be acting. Musashi's 5th principle, void, no mind, mushin. Train so deeply you stop thinking. Your responses become instant and correct. Intelligence becomes instinct. Musashi didn't think in duels. He just moved, correctly, instantly. That's the peak. Your mind gets out of the way. Here's how you build it. Pick 1 principle from this video, just 1. Drill it for 30 days minimum. Example, the 3-second pause before responding. Do it 100 times. It becomes automatic. You stop thinking about it. You just flow. That's mastery, intelligence, without hesitation. Here's what you built. Earth, clarity. Unblemished mind. Mental armor, unbaitable. Water, perception. See intent patterns, systems. 5 steps ahead. Fire, toolkit and timing, multiple models. Control the rhythm. Wind, deconstruction. Find flaws. Attack assumptions. Void, instinct. Flow without thinking. Walk into a room now. They feel it. Something's different. You're present but unreactive. They can't read you, can't predict you, can't find the handles. You stay silent. It creates pressure. They start talking just to fill it. You speak once. It cuts through everything. Clear, direct, no wasted words. That's the feared mind. Not smarter, clearer. And clarity is what they fear. This isn't about IQ or books you've read. It's about training your mind as a strategic weapon. Musashi gave you the blueprint. 5 principles. 1 mental fortress. Pick 1. Drill it 7 days. You'll feel the shift. And also join the free email list for daily wisdom nuggets that sharpens your mind. Link below.